Today we're talking about a tiny little part that can cause big problems if it fails. We're talking about the PCV valve. If you got a 96 to a 98 Chevy 1500, whether it's a 5.7 or a 4.3 liter, this is relevant to you. What exactly is a PCV valve? Where do you find it? And why should you replace it before it wrecks your engine? Stick around, I'll break it all down, share a crazy personal story, and go over some of the symptoms so you can catch it early. So let's dive in. First things first, PCV stands for positive crankcase ventilation. Inside your engine, combustion isn't perfect. Some gases called blow-by sneak past the piston rings into the crankcase. These gases include unburned fuel, moisture, and acids that can contaminate your oil, turn it into nasty sludge, and build up dangerous pressure. Back in the old days, cars just vented that stuff straight into the air. Bad for the environment and emissions. Enter the PCV valve around the 1960s. It's a simple but genius one-way valve that uses engine vacuum to pull those blow-by gases out of the crankcase and route them back into the intake manifold. There, they get sucked into the combustion chamber and reburned cleanly. This does three huge things: reduces harmful emissions, prevents pressure buildup that could blow out seals, gaskets, or even cause oil leaks, and keeps your engine oil cleaner and healthier, which means longer engine life and better performance. Now let's find it in your truck. On most 96 to 98 Chevy 1500s, the PCV valve is on the driver's side valve cover. That's the long metal cover on top of the engine, on the driver's side. Look for a rubber grommet, often D-shaped or round, pressed into the valve cover. The PCV valve pushes right into the grommet. A black rubber hose connects to the top of the valve and runs up to the intake manifold, usually to a fitting near the throttle body or an elbow on the intake. On some setups, it may be on the passenger side, but driver's side is the most common for these years. If you're unsure, check your engine bay or a quick parts lookup for your exact motor. Super easy to spot once you know what to look for. On my last video on the map sensor, I explained how my truck started making this annoying whistling noise at idle. To be honest, it sounded like a tea kettle or vacuum leak. I popped the hood and guess what? After replacing the map sensor, I found out that the actual problem was the PCV hose, which was completely disconnected from the PCV valve. Turns out that a cat, yes, an actual house cat, had been sneaking into the engine bay. I've caught them chilling on the engine before. One of them must have yanked the hose while it was chilling inside my engine. So I reconnected it, the whistle stopped, idle smoothed out, and no more issues. So moral of the story, check your hoses and maybe keep the cats out of your engine bay. So what happens when the PCV valve goes bad? It usually gets clogged with sludge, sticks open, or sticks closed. Here's what you'll notice: whistling or hissing noise from the engine, air rushing where it shouldn't, rough idle, shaking or stalling since it messes with the air-fuel mixture, engine misfires or hesitation during acceleration, increased oil consumption, oil gets pulled into the intake or burns off, oil leaks around the valve cover gaskets, seals, or even the dipstick, pressure pushes oil out, poor fuel economy, engine works harder. Check engine light with codes like lean conditions, misfires, or vacuum issues. And in some bad cases, you may even see some smoke coming out of your exhaust. A stuck closed valve builds crankcase pressure and forces oil everywhere. A stuck open leans out the mixture and sucks too much air. Either way, ignore it long enough and you risk sludge buildup, worn rings, or major leaks. These are cheap, like $5 to $15 most of the cases, so no excuse in reality not to replace it. Bottom line, the PCV valve is a maintenance item. Many GM specs suggest checking or replacing it every 30 to 50,000 miles or sooner if you have symptoms. It's a 5-minute job. Pull the old one out, push the new one in, make sure it rattles when you shake it. That's how you test a good one. Reconnect the hose and you're done. Always replace the grommet if it has one, if it's cracked, if your truck's acting up or it's been forever since you checked it, do it now. It'll save you headaches and money down the road. If this helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And drop a comment as well. Have you ever had any PCV issues? And if you had, what type of problems did you have? That is all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for your time. Have yourself a great day.